What's up, YouTube? Mike with Mike's Manga Hunt here, back again, and today, I know we're a little late, but it's finally time to go through all my manga pickups for the month of October, and I guess half of November. So without further ado, let's get started. Right, so like I said, I'm a little late with this one. I meant to do this video like 2-3 weeks ago, but I got really busy with a bunch of just stuff with work and life. But anyway, I'm here right now. Let's go through it all. Because it's already like a month and then half of another month, I have a ton to get through. So without further ado, let's just see what we got. All right, starting with One Piece, I picked up volume 70, which is the last volume I needed before the fourth box set comes out in January. So with this, I'm technically kind of all caught up to where I need to be. I'm really happy about that. As you all know by now, One Piece is probably my favorite manga that I've been reading so far. It's taken up most of my time, so much so that I put aside a lot of things just to read One Piece, but I'm 2 volumes away from actually getting to this one. So eventually, hopefully I can start reading some more stuff, but then the wait between this and then the next box, that's gonna be pretty killer. But you know what? I'll find a bunch of things to keep myself busy and I'll be good. And then while we're also on One Piece, I picked up volume 100, the Japanese one, just to kind of have for cool like collector's purposes. And I also got these kind of like compendiums here. This is the green one, the blue one, and the yellow one. They kind of have like character information. They remind me a lot of Death Note volume 13, which is like kind of like an index. It has a bunch of like kind of like lore stuff, some descriptions and stuff. So I thought these were really cool. So I picked these up pretty cheap at the store too. So I'm building quite the One Piece collection. I'm really kind of happy about that. And we also got this little Zoro figure here. I picked him up at Target the other day. So I thought that was cool too. So that's all the One Piece stuff I got. We got so much more to get to though. All right, the next couple of things are something that I'm actually really excited about because I picked up Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 7, Volume 9, Volume 10, and Volume 12. So with that now, I'm all caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm really, really happy about that. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd have all of Jujutsu Kaisen that's currently out right now. It is probably the thing I'm going to read next. I was really liking it, but I only went up to volume 6 because I didn't have 7. So I'm really excited to kind of finish out the first season and kind of read a little bit ahead to see what's coming in the future. I also picked up this little Gojo figure at an anime convention. Thought he was pretty cool, so I was happy to add him to the collection too. All right, picked up volumes 2, 3, and 4 of One Punch Man. This is a series I've been trying to collect now for a while now, but volume 1 was out of stock for a really long time, so I kind of held off on it. Finally found volume 1, and I picked up these kind of through like a couple little sales. I'm not in a rush to get to One Punch Man. I know it's really popular. I know it's like really funny. I know everyone really likes it, so that's kind of why I wanted to get it. So I plan on reading it at some point. I don't know when, but I've been kind of picking them up kind of just little by little as I go through a couple buy one get one sales, you know, here and there. So I got 2, 3, 4 now. So now I'm up to volume 4. So really happy about that. And that's it for the One Punch Man stuff. All right, next is something that I'm actually really excited that I finally got. It's volume 1, volume 2, and volume 3 of Platinum End. I'm a huge fan of Death Note, and I'm also just a huge fan of like Obata's work in general. I have pretty much almost everything in English that he's done so far, but volume 1 was so hard to come by. So thankfully with the new anime out, they probably reprinted it just for that. So I picked up the first 3 volumes. That's usually how I start, like a 3-4 volume rule to see if I like it to keep going. So I'm really excited to read these 2. My backlog is getting so long, but I'm really excited to read a whole bunch of stuff. And this is definitely one that's at the top of my list. So that's Platinum End. All right. Also picked up volume 20 and 22 of Naruto. So I'm slowly chipping away at Naruto right now. I have most of the pre-Shippuden stuff of Naruto right now. I'm missing a couple earlier volumes and a couple volumes in the middle, but this is the beginning of the big Sasuke retrieval arc. Probably my favorite arc from the show. It was my favorite growing up. I remember being so excited to like watch the next episode and see like what was going to happen, and always wanted to read ahead and all that stuff. So I'm pretty much picking these up at a really slow pace based on like how I can find them, kind of like a little cheaper than regular price. So I found these pretty good. I actually found this one was $3 because it's a little damaged inside. The page is kind of ripped out, but it's still in there. So I figured why not? It's still readable. So that's Naruto. Slowly chipping away at that, and I should be kind of collecting that soon. So we'll see where we go. All right, also picked up Yu Yu Hakusho Volume 6. It's funny, I have Volume 1 through 4. I don't have 5, but I got 6 off of Barnes & Noble when I had a little bit when a coupon because most of the volumes are on there. But I picked 6 over 5 because 5 was on Amazon in stock. So I was like, oh, I'll probably just pick that up by the end of the month. I'll get it at some point. But then 5 went out of stock, so now I just have 6. So I got to go back and get 5 at one point. slowly getting at Yu Yu Hakusho 2, as you guys kind of seen. I've kind of gotten a few volumes every single update, so I'm sure I'll have more for the next time, but we're almost halfway there now. I'm really excited about that, so can't wait to finally read through all of Yu Yu Hakusho. Right, so my next pickups I actually got last night. It's Goodnight Poon Poon Volume 2 and Volume 3. I'm actually a big fan of the writer of this manga so far. I like Solanin a lot, and Goodnight Poon Poon Volume 1 was definitely a weird read for me. I guess I didn't really know what it was about and kind of went in with like zero expectations and was like, what the hell is going on? But it was really, really good. So I'm really excited to see where it goes reading these. These were just out of stock for a very, very long time. So I'm finally happy that they're all back in stock. And I'm sure by the end of, I want to say by the end of December, I'll probably have the whole thing. So here's 2 and 3, another thing to add to my read list. It's getting really, really long at this point, but really excited for these ones. All right, I'd say we're about halfway there. Now up next, we have Volumes 3 and Volume 4 of Dragon Ball Super. Slowly chipping away at this series. I got these in a buy 2 get 1 free deal at Target, so I picked them up for my collection either way. I've already watched a lot of this, so I'd probably just like skim through reading these honestly. But slowly getting Dragon Ball Super. I'm definitely not in a rush to get this at all. Just the stuff coming out because it hasn't been animated yet. So if it'll even ever be animated. But so right now I got 2, 3 and 4. I keep saying 2 and 3. 3 and 4. Hopefully I'll find more as I go along. But again, not in a rush to get these, but excited to add them to the collection either way. All right, up next, continuing along with my Haikyuu collection, I picked up Volume 26, 27, 28, 29, and then I also got the ending of it, so 43, 44, 45 in that Target buy 2 get 1 free sale. So almost at the end of Haikyuu. I'm really, really excited about that. I haven't read any of the new stuff yet. I know it's like mostly just like the spring tournament, like the big tournament that I'm really looking forward to. I really hope that they do well in that tournament. So, but right now 31's kind of hard to find. So like I'm always kind of like nervous to like just read and then wait forever for that one to come back in stock. But hopefully that one will come back in stock soon, and I can finally keep reading and finish this series because I'm really excited to see how it ends. I love all the characters. I love this team almost as much as I love like real sport teams. So really excited to keep reading Haikyuu. Can't say enough good things about this series. All right, and for new releases, I picked up the next Shaman King Omnibus. Love these things. I can't believe I'm already up to volume 15. So we're just about halfway there through Shaman King. I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to read this probably more towards when the next one comes out. That's usually why I tend to do it these. I love Shaman King, as you know. It's probably one of my top 3 favorite anime / manga. So really excited to pick this up, and I can't wait for the next one to come out so I can keep reading. All right, so up next we have my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. As you guys know, I've been trying to collect all of the Yu-Gi-Oh singles from the original all the way up to Millennium World, and I'm doing really good at it. Unfortunately, I'll say this in a little bit, but some of the volumes that I ordered over this last month actually got lost in shipping, so I missed out on getting a few of them. Was really upset about that, but I'm really happy with what I got so far. So we got regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Volume 6, the Season 0 kind of arc, and with this, I now have all of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! 1 through 7, so really excited about that. I've been looking for this one for a very long time, so happy to finally add it. And then in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist, I picked up Volume 6, Volume 8, and I don't remember showing this one off in the last one, so Volume 23 as well, or 21 as well, I'm sorry. So I actually had more of this ordered. I had Volume 4, I had Volume 9, and I had Volume 11 also on order, but all 3 of those got lost in the mail, unfortunately. I was really upset, but I'm sure they'll turn up again one time soon. So I'm really chipping away at that a lot faster than I thought. I'm really excited about that too. And then I also picked up Volume 6 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium World. This is only a 7 manga volume set, so this is the first one. I need 6 more now, so I'm also picking this up slowly as I go along too. So that's my Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. Getting to the end, and I'm really excited about that because this is something that I've always wanted. Even when I was younger, I wanted the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Set, and I'm really happy that now I can finally get it. So really happy about that. All right, and then also picked up Hunter x Hunter Volume 2. This is a series I had never read, but I heard so many good things about it and definitely have to read it. I got, again, I don't know if I would call it screwed, but I picked up Volume 1 a long time ago, and they always had volumes like 3, 4, and 5 when I was there, but I was like, well, I don't have Volume 2, so I'm not going to get these right now. And then when Volume 2 comes in stock, now 3, 4, and 5 are out of stock, so I'm like, well, great, now I gotta wait anyway. But hopefully those will turn up soon. I noticed this series is definitely getting reprinted. I've seen a lot of volumes available in stores lately, so all I need are those 2 volumes and I can go through the whole thing. So really excited about that. I'm afraid I'm gonna get hooked and then disappointed that there's no really set ending yet, but maybe I'll just join the crowd in voicing my displeasure. So that's Hunter x Hunter Volume 2. One day I'll read all of this, I promise. Alrighty, and then up next I have Volume 4 and volume 7 to Chainsaw Man. So with this, I'm all caught up on Chainsaw Man 2, another series I'm really excited about to finally get to read through. I've only read the first 2 volumes so far because I didn't have volume 4 and then I fell into the whole One Piece thing. So this is something else I'm really eager to read that I'll be reading after I catch up on One Piece, which is very, very close actually. I'm really excited about that. So, and I'm really happy to finally have all of Chainsaw Man too. Like, this is another series that in the beginning I was like, this is what I want to get. I hear it's really good. And now I'm finally there. I feel really accomplished about things. So patience really is a virtue, guys. Don't pay all the crazy prices for the volumes. They'll all come back in stock eventually. So that's Chainsaw Man volume 4 and 7. All right, we're almost at the end now. 2 series left to go. So starting with Assassination Classroom, I picked up the first 2 volumes of this series. I would have got more, but that's all they had in stock actually. I've gone back and forth in this series a lot. It's something that I've always wanted to read because I hear, again, it's really, really good. And I'm trying to get into a little bit of everything now, just to kind of get my feet back into the whole manga anime scene that I missed out on so long for. But I went back and forth. Should I get the box set? Should I not get the box set? And the box set went out of stock. And then it went back in stock, but it was like $300. And I was like, I don't know. And then volume 1 was out of stock for a while. But yesterday I happened to see it at the store. So a friend and I said, why don't we get the first couple volumes? We'll read it together. So I said, okay, that's fine. So I got the first 2 volumes right now. I'll probably just pick them up as I go along though. So this I should actually be reading really soon. I like the covers, by the way. They're really nice and colorful and fun. So that's all I have to say about it right now. I know nothing about it other than like they're like in like a school and they had to like kill the teacher. It's kind of like their like the whole point of the class. So I'm really excited to kind of go in blind with like no expectations and enjoy this. What I hear is a great, great series. All right, and the last thing that I picked up was a series that I think I'm pretty much going to go for next as my next big series, and that's Attack on Titan. So I had volume 1 through 4. I found this at a thrift shop a long, long time ago. So I find now that the series has kind of ended, I said, you know what? This is really popular. I think I'm going to try going for this too. So I got volume 5. Volume 6, these are all like in that like little like mini box set that they sell. Here's volume 7, and then here's volume 8. Then I also picked up volume 32 in that like buy 2 get 1 free Target sale because I needed an extra book. And then I also picked up the final volume while I was out because I know it was a big deal that it was coming out. I kept it sealed so I don't kind of spoil myself and like flip through the pages. I also has some like poster. It's a Barnes & Noble exclusive. So I think after One Piece, this is gonna be my next big series. I can finally see what the hype's all about. I don't have to wait for volumes to come out. I can just kind of grab these box sets. They're really, really useful. So really excited to start Attack on Titan soon too. Probably see a video about that in the future, honestly. So that's all my pickups for the month. Well, month and a half. So thank you guys for watching. I'm sure we'll have a lot more the next month, especially with the holidays coming up. So I will see you all then. Have a great day.